Alright, so this is a disclaimer for today's video. Initially, this video was going to be one of our most well put together, most well documented videos that we've done in the last 4 years. The only thing we were missing was a dead deer at the very end of it. So the point of this video is to kind of show everybody just the highs and lows of archery hunting. You know, it's part of it. That is one of the best, most attractive things about archery hunting. That's why we like it, you know, so much. But today is the prime example of why you just don't consider it done until it's in your hands.
It's not done until it's done. I'm telling you, but we thought it was done.
You'll find out. I hope you guys enjoy all the just arrogant, ignorant confidence that we just, absolutely ooze out this entire video just to go home empty-handed. So enjoy today's episode.
Good morning, everybody. It is Thanksgiving Day, 2020. There's the Maniac over there. He gave me a call last night, shot me a text, said, "Hey, I got a hunch about the morning." I said, "Well, working my shift yesterday, after the rain finally moved out, I saw bucks everywhere yesterday." So I said, "Yeah, I think you're probably right." So here it is. It's stick and string time. Gun season's officially over, so we're gonna go out. We've got our bows. We're gonna go back out to our ivy lease. We haven't been out there much this year at all. Darren was out there, what, last week? Sunday harvested a nice 8-point out there with his bow during rifle season. But we're gonna go out, see if we can't get Camacho or Deuce. See if one of those guys don't show up, but it's finally below freezing. We haven't had a good day like this to hunt in a long time. Rifle season, it was either raining all day long or 70 degrees, or we had 42-mile-an-hour sustained wind. So it was a little tough on us, but we gave it our best. We saw lots of deer. Nothing worth trying to harvest, but we're gonna get it done today and hopefully make Thanksgiving a little bit happier for both of us.
But side note, it's 6 o'clock. Usually we're already out there like 30 minutes ago, but Dad made me forget my boots, so I had to go back home to get my boots. So we're gonna be out there a little late today.
And see, that's what's wrong with that generation, because they need somebody else to blame. It's never their fault.
I had to tell him where the power button was on this camera. We're 2 years into this.
So I'm sitting down in my favorite spot and I'm looking up the hill. There's got all the action. He's got bucks running around him. They're going in and out. And I'm like, well, this isn't fair. I look down to my left, down where I can see this big open field, and I see this big mature deer chasing. And he's in and out of my view. And I just gave him a snort weeks. And he disappeared on me.
So right after Dad snore wheezes, all the young bucks around me, they butt tail and get out of the county. They didn't want that whooping that was coming their way. And I just so happened about a minute goes by and I'm just looking around and I'm looking down towards Dad's direction, and all I see is just a whole bunch of horn making its way up through that woods, getting ready to walk right out in front of Dad.
So I'm sitting there in my stand and I'm trying to scan the whole area back and forth because I just saw this bruiser down there. And I was about ready to give up. And right around the cedar tree, all I see is this big body walk out, and boom, there he is. And I'm like, oh my goodness, he's 45 yards from me. Now I can see him. And he walks right in, and I'm sitting there looking at him and judging the age of him, and oh yeah, he's everything that I thought he was. He's a good mature deer. There. Alright, that just happened quick. Cade's calling me. What's up, brother?
How was that shot?
What's up, brother?
How was? I got it on film up here.
He smoked. He smoked.
Let's go. Let's go. That hunt. I knew that they'd be moving this morning.
Yeah.
That was a freaking dude. What is he? Is he 10?
Yeah, I think so. I think he was the one that was down there chasing that doe that snortweezed in.
I guarantee it, because he came out. I watched him come out right here in his corner looking.
Yeah.
Because he was ahead of her, wasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, she was behind him.
Yeah,
she was right there where they walk up her ridge.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
We gonna let him set for a bit, and then we gonna celebrate. Thank you, Jesus. That's what it's all about.
Thank you, Jesus, right?
That's right. That's right.
That's all. I just knew. I was like, I don't know why. Last night I was just like,
yeah.
I was like, we got to go hunt tomorrow.
Yeah.
And you know what it is? It's this freaking east side slope. There's nothing on the west that's unthawed right now. Everything over here. It sounded like it was raining.
Yeah, it did. It did sound like it was raining.
So what? I had three bucks up here. You had him down there. All them.
See, I only saw the 2 up on you.
Oh yeah, I guess it was 2. That one came back. He was the same one. And yeah, okay. you scared him off with the snortweeds.
Oh, when I was just a few seconds ago.
Yeah, he was coming back. I was watching. He was just a 2.5-year-old. He was nothing.
Okay.
So okay, are you gonna sit there? Are you gonna go to the truck?
Yeah, I'll almost sit here for just a little bit longer.
Why am I shaking? Why am I shaking?
What?
I said, why am I shaking?
I don't know, but it's great.
Yeah, he was a stud.
Yeah, he's a good deer.
He's really good looking. That's awesome. Dang, tagged out. That's a heck of a year for you.
I know. If when we recover him, that's going to be over 300 inches of horn for me this year.
Jesus. So it was a good shot, though, for sure.
Yeah, it looked good to me. It sounded good.
Yeah.
I mean, he went up there. I watched him. I didn't get to follow him out.
I watched him run. I watched him pass the blind.
I was gonna say he went up towards the blind, and then I kind of lost him up there.
Okay, well, I guess I'll listen for you to get down.
All right, Maniac smack,
Maniac
brother.
smack.
What's all that?
All right.
All right. Love you.
Love you. I don't know why I'm shaking. I just want it to be known. This turd was gonna sleep in today. He didn't have any plans. I texted him late last night and I said, hey, I don't know why. I just got this weird feeling we should be in the woods in the morning. He said, okay. I say, hey, that nice 8 that I filmed last week, pretty similar day. South wind, 8 miles an hour. Today, south wind, 8 miles an hour. Guess who shows up? I should have just put him on a leash and tied him to a tree.
Look at that.
Good stuff.
Man, it was. Still, boy, he pegged me.
He did he?
Yeah, as soon as when I clicked that safety off, he heard that and he looked. Of course, I'm bare in my tree now. I mean, I don't have any room to hide. But man, I tell you what, I'm gonna explain this year. You talk about being blessed. I have been blessed. I don't think we're gonna have any trouble recovering this deer. However, I bought this at a silent auction last year. It was at a fundraiser auction for Marucci Midwest. Now, and it was just typical auction. I was a high bidder, so I got this. This is the third hunt this crossbow has been on. My daughter, my preacher, which is a dang good friend of mine, and now this one. And this thing is batting 1,000. I'm telling you, smoked that deer. That tree right there from my stand's 40 yards, so we're about 35 yards. And I mean, there's blood all over that arrow, or that bolt. Saw him go up there, and then I lost him, but we'll probably go drop some stuff off the truck and then come back.
What are we shooting?
On with this crossbow, Theron found this new broadhead, because we've had some trouble with broadheads this year, so we've been looking for new broadheads. He found this broadhead, B3 Archery, and I'm telling you, it's a Missouri company, and we were just impressed.
It's Kentucky.
Is it? Okay, B3 Archery, and we were just impressed with the product that they had. So he used it, and he smoked an 8-point last week out here and just devastated that deer. Great thing about these broadheads, they're also compatible for a crossbow. Same broadhead, so you don't need to go buy 2 different sets of broadheads, one for your vertical bow and one for your crossbow. So we swapped broadheads out this morning. I took one of the B3 Exodus from him and give him one of my broadheads just so we'd all be even, and that's what I utilized to harvest this deer today, and I can't wait to see what it done to this stud. Hey, that's my man. Thank you, sir. Atta boy.
Gotta have that after sitting in the deer stand this morning.
Bro, did you get to see the picture?
No, I didn't. I was driving.
He's a good one.
All right, let me take a look at that.
I'll show you the video. This is the video I took off of.
Oh, son. That deer's got some mass.
I'm 120, 130 yards from that deer.
We're thinking that's Camacho.
Chasing.
I snort wheezed him in.
Nice.
Second buck this year that I snort wheezed in.
He's tall.
Not outside of his ears.
Got a little bit of a mule kick there. He's hit good.
Oh yeah,
that's fatal.
Dad's video. It was almost, he mule kicked, but it was almost like he didn't extend him because he's trying to get back down to the ground.
All right, it's probably been a little over an hour since we shot this deer. We got Norm here with us, our newest member of the Midwest Maniac Outdoors. He joined us this year, and he put down a smack on some deer this year.
Got a couple.
And so what we're going to do is we're going to go down there and to the last spot where it's marked. Hopefully he's just laying 60, 70 yards up there in the woods, and make a quick recovery out of this. And then maybe go have Thanksgiving dinner. Maybe. So at this point, all 3 of us are on the blood trail of this deer, and we've gone up through the woods back past the blind where I thought he was going to be piled up. The only problem is looking at the blood, and the blood is beginning to look a whole lot like a meat shot and not a vital shot. It wasn't milky. Found a little spots of bubbles in it that we thought in the beginning, but it looked like meat. And we go on, and we go on, and we go on. Didn't have any luck. So obviously, being Thanksgiving Day, we had prior engagements that we had to keep, and so we called it for the day, and I came back a little later.
Bubbles right there.
So here it is. It's well beyond the time that it should have taken this deer to go ahead and pass on. And I go back out there to get the property owner, and we go back out, we look around, and we couldn't find any more blood from the last spot. The blood just stopped. Somewhere we lost the trail. So I do the right thing. I think that deer is is dead someplace. We made a very studious effort to try and recover this animal. And, you know, by the rules and regulations of our state, you know, I went ahead and I tagged that deer. I had a pretty good idea of what it was. I knew how many points it had on it, knew about the age, and so I went ahead and I tagged that deer. So I am tagged out for the season. And I actually ended up going back a week later because I'm thinking I'll see the buzzards or the crows and I'll go back and I'll recover him that way. Didn't happen. Walked all the way down the river. Did not happen. The great thing about this hunt, the only positive thing about this hunt, whenever we pull cards at the end of the year, January 22nd, I've got him on film. He's come back. He's in the same spot as where I shot him at, and he's following up with another a buck about the same size. But as I zoomed in, you could see the wound that it had just right above the lung area and below the spine. I got it in no man's land. He survived. That's the great thing about it. And hopefully this next year we're gonna meet back up. But hey, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's highs and lows of the episode. Just shows you what happens to you at karma whenever you're that cocky. But hope you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like. Tell all your friends about Midwest Maniac Outdoors. Help us out. I'll see you in the stand.